Okay. All right. So let's go back to maze. Remember that in the last class we talked about maze and how we can use it to start usability testing, how we can use it to test our designs to know if our design is worth it. So I came across an article today and it said something that if you've not tested your design, do not even move it to developers. Do not even start the process of coding it. So you see that this point is very important. Now, another reason why we've all been scared about AI and all of that. Now, this is something that if you know how to utilize it, if you know how to do it, you would always get a product that would make sense. And by the time you get to the market, you already have early adopters, people that are already using the platform. So this is the platform maze.co. So the first thing you need to do is you need to first of all register. Once you register, you log in. So I had to create a new account so that we'll start from afresh. So you log in and this is it. So you can add your team members and all of that. You can add a project. So I'm going to start from this. I have one active project, so I can only do one project per time. As you can see, this is a new account. So all I need to do is to click on new project, and I'm going to give it a project name. Say e-commerce testing, e-commerce testing. So please, before we continue, I will need that link again, the link that was used the last time. If it's possible, if I can get a mobile app link is better. I can't use any of my designs. I can't use any of my designs because I do sign non-disclosure agreement and I don't have any personal project that I can use. Except I would have to go to Figma community to get a design. But I'm very sure that we are all intermediate people, so we might have done one or two. So even if it should be a mobile app, please let's make do of mobile app. So let me just see. When I get the design, then I'll think of the link to use. Okay, Godwin, please share. Thank you. All right, so Godwin, we're waiting for you to share your design. So before you even share it, you can just type on the group to tell us what kind of project it is, so that I can start setting all of that. Okay, Godwin, we are waiting. We are waiting. Okay, weather application where users can get to chat and communicate with experts on particular weather. So let's say weather app testing. Okay, so now that we have our testing name, so the next thing is to create it. Remember that once we click on create, we now have our project. So we have our project here, but we don't have a maze. So what's a maze? A maze is what you use to test. So now I can now say create a new maze. Once I say create a new maze, remember that you have different different things that you can use here, different templates and all of that. But because this is a free project, or because we've not started paying for it, we're going to start from scratch. So what we'll be working with is we'll be working with blocks. So that's what we'll be doing for everything we are doing. We'll just be working with blocks. Okay, yeah, I can see the link now. We're working with blocks. So the first block we'll create is a prototype test. So that's the first block we'll create. So then all of these things will pop up and you tell them you understand and all of that. Um so we need to write. So Godwin, please can you just tell us the different things that are in the platform? Is there like a sign up? Let's know. Is there like a sign up? You can unmute now to just run us through the platform so that I know how to set the tags. Or is it just straight to the design? Okay, I think I can open it here. Okay, Godwin, please send us the prototype link itself. Like, when you play the design, when you play it, the prototype link itself. What I can see here is the frame that has the whole. Okay, so no guys, you can't tell me that nobody on this call have a design. I'm supposed to be seeing like 7 designs. Okay, yours is food ordering app. So let me open the link and okay. All right. So the first tax here is, from what I can see, is the first tax is for them to get started, and they need to sign up. They sign up as Google or Ibrahim. So this is nice. Is there no back? Is there no back, like a way for us to go back to? Okay, I can see the different hotspots. All right, so this is good. So the first thing that we are going to do here now is we already have this our screen. So the first task we tell them to do is for them to sign up. The first task we tell them to do is sign up, sign up using. Okay, let me just leave it as sign up, and then under the description we'll just say. Oh, okay. So after that we'll now say sign up using Google. So this is the first task. So now I'm going to add the prototype link and I'm going to import it. Oh, sorry. It's the Zoom link. Copy link and I will import it here. So after importing it, after that you just say import. Okay. So now if you're trying to import from Figma for the first time, you can see that you can't even do it until you get to grant it access. So the next thing you need to do is to grant it access. So I'm just going to say allow access. Oh wow. Are you sure this is going to work? As this is not my Figma. Okay, 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 okay. So I need to put all of this verification stuff. I'm using a new account so that since I've already used Maze in my own account, it's difficult for me to do that. Okay, so let's okay, so this is the only thing you need to do. If you've never allowed access before, you all you need to do is to allow access to it. Okay, so that's all we needed to do, really access and all of that. Okay, so you can see the prototype. So now this is what we need to do. I need to change the starting screen. This is supposed to be the starting screen. And then I'll now get to add parts. So what's the next part? The next part is this. So after that, the next part will be this. After that, the next will be this. Then get started, and the part will now be with Google. So we are done with this. A part can't include another part's last screen. Please remove the highlighted screens. Okay. So this part one. So you have to be very careful with your parts here, with the parts you include here. So after this, I'll now this is already moving. Okay, so I need to change starting screen to this screen. Where is it? To this. So this is what we want them to do. Then I'm just going to add a part. Now the next part is this Google, and that's it. So once I'm done, I'll say preview. How was this prototyped? This is our launch screen. Yes. Then if I add a part, the part is now supposed to be um okay. Which person's link is this? It keeps giving me error about using a path that I'm trying to figure out where it's coming from. Okay, Ibrahim keeps telling me that I'm using the same path, and I've never started clicking anything. It's clicking on its own. So this is it. The part should have at least two screens. Okay, so let me add the next part, which is this screen. This screen. This screen. Okay. All right. So this one is working, but this is not what we want to do. So let me add another part. Uh, okay. And this is the hotspot we need. This is it. Then from this, that's we just want them to sign up. So it's just sign up we need to do, and I'm getting this. But since it doesn't want to work, let's just preview and see what we have here under the preview. So remember that we are giving them two tasks to do. The first task, so we are giving them one task first, which is for them to get started. And that's it for them to sign up. And sign up is this and this. So this is what we can see. So this is the first task. They need to sign up. So this is it. Let's go back now to our testing phase. This part one. So we just want them to sign up. Let me try, Calamel, let me try what you said we should do, but I doubt that's the case because I'm clicking and this is still coming up. So this is the screen that we want. You can see that it just went off by itself. So once I add a part, this is the first screen that comes up. Let me see something. Let me see something. It keeps deleting that first one. So I don't know. Let's just assume it's from the prototype and how it's prototype, but it's not supposed to be so. I should be able to. Let me go to skip. Sign up. Okay. Skip. Get started. Sign up. Get a mail. So which is the invalid this thing here? So let's finish with part one. So we have this part already set. So the next thing we'll do is we'll get to add a block. Now under add a block, we'll now get to give them a question to add any question that you decide to do, whether open question, multiple choice, and all of that. So I prefer open question. So I would ask them was there any difficulty accessing the button, or was there any difficulty with the task or anything you want to do? And then I've added a block. So the next block I'll add is a prototype test again. And this time around, I'm going to tell them to locate a menu or locate a food, a book, um, locate a recipe, something like that. Um, Click on one recipe, blah. So it's still this, and now we'll now get to I'll get to change the starting page, and I would say I'll start with this, and then I'll add a part, which is this. You do not have. I'll add a part which is this. Okay, I'll add this. Which part should I add? Okay, I'll add this, and then this, and then search. Okay, no, I'll delete search. So I don't want search first. So I've added the parts for this. And then what's the next thing to do? A part should have at least two screens. I've done the two screens now. Okay, this is the second one. So you see where you need to prototype everything you're doing. So this is the first one. We are not adding any part again. Now I need to add a block. So I need to add the same block. So instead of me to just I'll just duplicate it and drag this down here. Locate a recipe, right? Was there any difficulty locating this? You can even still change. You can either use this or you look another one. Okay, let me use another one for. So I'm just going to use this, add another block, and I would say skill. How difficult was it to locate a recipe? You can add notes, then you can add your label. From one, middle should be 7, middle should be say 5, and the right should be 10. So leave it like this. Now remember that you have to add the different things that you want them to do. So the next one is for them to uh search for a recipe. Can add a description, you can decide not to add. So where's the next this thing? I'm using this as my starting screen. So this is search, and then it's okay. And I'll add another block, and this should be a question block, and I would say multiple choice question, or any kind of question that you want to ask. So let's say I duplicate this again, and I'll bring it down. So now that we are done, we can preview all our we can preview everything that we are doing, or everything that we've said so far. Oh, okay. All right. So the next thing is get started. When that gets started, sign up, and then they get to do what we asked them to do. Your interaction was saved. Then continue. You can see the question part where you get to ask them, was there any difficulty accessing this? No, there wasn't. So let's just imagine that I'm the one testing for myself, and then this is a task to locate a recipe. I need to get started. Where's the recipe? Was it this part we clicked? Yes, I clicked it. I've located it. You can see that it's told me what I've done next. Now, how difficult was it to locate it? Number 5, and I continue. Now, the next task is for me to search for a recipe. So for me, get started, search, and I've searched for the recipe. There was a place that was clickable. Okay, we've gotten it. It was saved. How difficult this and continue. Thank you. You can see that you've completed the task and all of that. Now this is not even how this is after you're done doing it. You can see that initially or before when I actually used that my old account, you could not see the start testing. This is where you start doing anything you want to do. So once you click on start testing, they'll tell you that you're ready to go. Okay, you can see that it has told me that you made changes to your so you can they are warning you that if you make changes to your Figma file, it's also going to affect the results of your testing. So I'll just say go live. So once I click on go live, it's going to tell me that I'm live. Now this is where you can now start testing everything. So you can copy the link from here. So you can copy from here. You can hire people to help you participate in these. So so this is my testing link. So this is my link. I can copy this link. I've copied it. I can connect to Slack. I can send it to anybody I want to send to. So now let's just take out a few minutes of our time and complete this. So I'm sending it to the chat. Everybody just um do the test and so that I would get to see the results from here. So if you're on it, just give me an emoji or anything. Let me know that we are on it. Okay, so nobody has successfully done it, but let's see. So you can see that you get to check. I already have three responses. Who are those people? So I can be able to export your reports. Um, okay, we have five responses already. Okay, five responses. But because it's free, I won't be able to see the names. But I think I can export. Yeah, I can export your results here. So let's export. Let me export and see. I need to upgrade for me to export your result. So I can see that we had one indirect success and we had zero unfinished mission. So remember that it's how hard or it's how you set your this thing that will determine how the success you will get. So from this you will be able to see okay the then see from the responses you can see that you can also be able to track the responses. Let's see the testers or all of you are all there you are all anonymous, nobody used his or her name to test this. I can see the different types of phone that was used to test iPhone browser and all of that. So from the results we had 80% success and 18% misclick. That's people that clicked on the wrong part. Then we have no, yes, the button was not fully shown. No, everything was smooth. Everything was smooth. So this is like a good what's it called, a good result to say that it was not difficult accessing our button, so we might not make any change to the button. Now let's see that and locate a recipe. We had direct sources and we had 75% misclick. That means the people that did not know where to click at first. Let's see from how difficult it was. We could see that from the responses, how difficult was it? People said 4, 3, 3, 3. So that means people that choose 3%, um they won because it was very difficult to locate a recipe. So from this now, we already know that we would have to rework on that screen, right? Because our testers are saying it's difficult for them to be able to locate the button. Now search for this. We had direct sources 100% and we did not have any misclick. That means the search button was really clear for us to know. It was so clear, even though we had one person that said it was not clear. So it's a 50-50. And what do they say about 50-50 when you want to do something positive? Once it's a 50-50 and you need to do something positive, you might need to rework on it. So this is just basically how to, you can see that it takes time actually to, because you have to set it one after the other. You have to set your test one after the other. So that's why I advise that you know how when you're prototyping in Figma, how you get to use different parts and all of that. Yeah. So it's advisable that once you start prototyping, once you're able to prototype your sign up finish, you take it to Maze and let's do it. Let's do it there. And once you're done, let them test before you prototype the next one. So you should make each a part. You know what I'm talking about. You should make it a part and all of that. So you don't get it doesn't get complicated when you get to this point. So this is for that. Let's go back to our project and get to use um let's use Godwin's own to see how easy it's going to be. So I'm going to delete this because of space. They know that I only have access to one project. So for any project I do, I'll just get to say um so create a delete and create. So once you are done, you delete. You can't create more project on this plan. Okay, I already have weather, so I can just create a new maze. I'll start from the scratch. You already know the process, and we just get to put in what you have to put in. So add a block, live photo type. Let me add a photo type because I don't even know what. Let me import it first to see how I'm going to structure my question. So um so we are done with this. So let's look at the different things that we can do here with this photo type. So the first one is this is the first hotspot. This is the next one. Oh wow, this is nice. But then, so let's say get started, create account, allow location, let's say continue. So this is where we'll stop first. We'll stop here at first. I would say they should be able to log in first. Login, use all authentication, try logging in. I don't want to speak English. Try logging in. So we have this, and the next block is we get to choose a kind of question. Was it difficult? Was it difficult? If yes, what can we do better? What can we do better? So the next block is prototype link again. So what do we want to do? We want to we want to be able to chat, right? Chat. So that's what we want to do. So and get to click on chat, then maybe look for somebody and I'll connect with the person, and that's it. So let's say connect with somebody. It's not actually chat because there's no chatting here. Connect with a user. Connect with a user. I'll duplicate this question. Next tab. Okay. So add block prototype link. Since you said is next tab, so what are we going to do in this chat now? Chat. Okay. Type a message and I'll go back. So I think I'll delete this and I'll start back again. Chat and go back. Type a message and then go back. Um, can we call? Godwin just confirm if we can call, so I'll know what to do next. So I'll
Yes.
duplicate this. Okay, I'll duplicate this again, and I'll bring it here. Okay, so I did not write the tax, which is chat. So invalid parts. Hey, where is the part that is invalid again? Okay, how is this invalid? So the next one will be a prototype, and what's the next thing we want to do is call, right? Where is that place? We have different so I'm going to use this where we chat, and I can call and go back. So Godwin, there's no hotspot here, oh. So let's just leave it at this.
We have to call from the chat. I've not really prototype everything. So
Oh, okay. But aside that,
I
this is
think
nice. Just that it's very small. So now that we are done with this call, let's preview all what we've done. So always preview before you go live, oh, so that um always preview. You need to log in first. After logging in, you can see, then get started, create account, continue. So we've done the first star. How difficult was it? Simple, just that your button is very small. Connect to a user, connect with a user. So how do I connect with a user? I would have to come to chat first, right? That's what I did. And then I click on the user and then I connect with the user and then I go back. I'm done with this particular task. So easy, pretty easy. And continue. Get started. What do I need to do? I need to chat, right? Chat is the next screen. And I chat with this person and I type, I'm done. Yeah. So I need to call. So, oh, there's a call that is not working. For call, I need to also do the same thing. Come to chat, click on a user, come to chat, call. So that's it. And that's it. So the next thing again, then you start prototyping. Once you're ready, go live. And that's it's about is it this is just it. And please, guys, I need honest review on this particular one. So let's do it again, the same way we did. So, honest review when you're using your phone to do it. Remember that me, I'm using my laptop. For those of you that have access to your phone, you can use your phone and give honest review for him, so that he can rework on it. Please, guys, give Michael honest review. Okay, so Michael, you said you keep getting error message. So why is it giving you error message when it's the same thing? Sorry, I can't access mails right now. Seems like you have to go back to home page. Did I copy the right mails? Let me see if I copy the right one. Copy. I've copied it now. Is it not 1 8 something something? Okay, so guys, try again, please. You can try now. Till now, if it's till now, then I don't know. I don't know. I really don't know. So there's another platform that you can still use for testing. That usability hub. You can still use usability hub to do the same thing. Um, I think I have an account. I think, I'm not sure. Oh, I don't have an account. I need to sign up, sign up, sign up, sign up, sign up. Skip this and get started. So the same thing. You can use it to ask questions like this and all of that. So you can see that they are all very similar. You just need to have your prototype ready and all of that. Sign up for usability this, and then the next thing is you need to create a new task tests, impute the name of the text. This one is even better because you can actually set different things, such as you can set the name of the test to say login, So let's say this is a test you want to do. Then you can create a project and ask them under what project. Then you can change the English, that if you can change the language, sorry, to suit the language you want. So if you want people that are in France to be able to do it, you can change it. You can also check devices that people would use, and you can customize. This is even better than should I say this is better than, okay, so I have one credit that I can use. So I have one credit that I can use. With this, you can even do 14 days trial. So let me give you a expo. If you want to use something like this, if you want to use this particular one and you want to get all the benefits, when you are done with all your design, take out time and do it. Start the trial, do the design, upload it, give people to test. Tell them that the test will end in 4 days or in 10 days. When they are done testing, you analyze your reports, export anything you want to export, and let the thing expire and go. Then you look for another email. Oh, sorry. You look for another email and continue the process until you are done with it. Or better still, make money and pay. Don't mind me, you guys. Make money and pay. I'm not the one that gave you this one. So the next thing, you can customize your welcome screen and tell them, "Hello, good morning. Thank you for joining. This. You are my this. You're my that, and anything you want to put here." And the next thing you do is the same way. You have your prototype test, you have your first click, you need to know where they clicked first, survey, card sorting, navigation test, all of that. So you can just do prototype test, and you have to give them an instruction if you want. Let's go back to Michael's say Michael, sorry, Godwin. Let's go back to Godwin's link. You can add it. They say they could not recognize this Figma link. Are you sure this issue is not coming from Michael's link? Because this cannot be recognized right now. So let's see the other one that I was using. Okay. You can see that this was actually recognized. So allow access the same way you allowed access for that, and then you return back. So Godwin, I think the reason why that one is not working is because of it's from the link. Yeah. Okay. So you cannot pick a goal screen and all of that. Pick the screen. You have to click with this one now. You just have to be clicking till you get to the screen that you want to get to. What is my student? Wait, I did not even see this thing. Um, Godwin. This is Godwin. This is Godwin or Michael. You can see how I'm scrolling back to confirm who has the food delivery. Oh, this is Ibrahim. Ibrahim, why are you having rounded corner button, a very rounded corner button, and here you're having the one that is not too rounded? Remember, what's it called? Remember, oh, oh, but just get to remember UI UX law. This is not this is not it. So this is our goal screen. So this is our goal screen, and so let's set this as our goal screen. So that's our goal screen. So this a successful test is when a participant should reach this particular uh, believe I was even expecting it. Okay, so this is our goal screen. You see that this is even more should I say easy to use or simpler, or I don't know, but I think I prefer this. Then you can now set a question, linear skill question or multiple choice, short text, long text, anything you want to set, and you have to maybe make it required. If you want it to be required, you make it required. If you don't want it to be required, you leave it at that. But I think I'll make it required and say, how was the process? So let's stop here. Normally we are supposed to have another screen. Maybe okay, let's do the next one. Add a section again, another prototype test, where you give them a task and tell them that they should get a recipe. I don't know why I'm saying get a recipe though, even if I know that it's not food, and I'll still put the same link. I think I like this more. So this is our launch screen. This is our launch screen, and the goal is, so I can even see a bad way of doing something right now. So why can't I change my launch screen? So this is there's even C recipe, yeah. Oh, okay. So this is our goal screen. I'm going to set this as goal screen, and I can't change my start screen, but I can change any other one. So how difficult was it? Very difficult. So this is also required, and once we are done, okay, all right, no problem. So once you are done, you can tell them thank you for participating in our this thing. May God bless you and all of that. And the next thing you need to do is to save and preview with usability hub. Oh, instruction, there is none. Let me do my work and go. Please fill this. How easy was it? Okay. So now that we are done, we can see, hello, you've been invited to do this, start. If there is instruction, they'll get to see the instruction. That'll tell them, okay, you need to do this, you need to do the but since there's no instruction, I'll just go and see this is it. I should be clicking till I get to the promised land. Oh, sorry. Till we get to our promised land. And where's our promised land? Our promised land is this. This is our promised land. So we are done with it. What was the process? Continue, and then we get to the next one, which is we get a recipe. So you can see how fun and easy it is to actually conduct a test. It's actually very fun giving your designs to people to test before time, and then you get to know if you're doing the right thing or not. So now that we are done, how easy was it? Continue. Thank you. We appreciate your effort for everything you have done. This, but that's for when you want to test it yourself. But then if you want to just save and continue, then if you want to make it live, you just need to save the test. So once you're done saving the test, now two things that they can help you do is they can help you give you almost 330K participants. So if you have a company that is willing to pay and you need other people to test your designs, you can place an order for, you can say you need 100 people, you get to check, put in the kind of people that you need. So most of you, so all of you that have been asking me questions around how how can we get what's it called, how can we get users for our research? How can we get users for how can we get our target audience? This is how you can get it to. How may we do this? How may we do that? This is how you can get your target audience. You get to choose the country that you want. If you want Nigeria, so anywhere your target audience are, you can get to buy them. You can get to choose the age of your target audience. You choose their age. You get to choose their gender, if it's anyone, how they live, all of those things. You can see how much it will cost you. $220. It's not big money for you to get 50 responses. This is not big money for some companies. So you can see, you can actually get them. They can buy, you can get people to do your tests for you and you're done. So that's it for usability testing. Um is there any question? So we looked at maze and we looked at usability. Or so which do you prefer? Let me know why. Which do you prefer, Maze or Usability Hub, and why? My people, are you people not saying anything? It's like I'll just be unmuting one by one. So if I ask you to unmute, unmute. Michael, I'm asking you to unmute. Since both of them showed your link, Shiki. Say the information is not
Hello.
overwhelming. Yeah, hello.
Um, yeah. Sorry. So I prefer maize because maize is like it's not like cluttered in terms of the information that you have to sort through to be able to prepare your testing. On usability of the information just seems like too much. It's not like broken down into bits and pieces for you to just like okay, it's simple for you to pick what you want to do. But on maze, like it's quite easy. The with the blocks, the way they structure it, just pick a block, pick on the next one under it, and like that, like that. So that's why I prefer maze to usability hub.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I get what you're saying. Too much information, but yeah, too much information. But I don't know why the only issue I have with usability hub is the fact that I can't choose a particular screen as my start screen, unlike Maze. But at least it's you can set everything at once. So you get, for Maze, you have to choose a block. You have to build them like you're building blocks, blocks upon blocks. But for usability hub, this is my own. For usability hub, you just do it one time. So guys, so what I want you to do is those are your designs that you've done prototype for, be it websites, be it mobile apps. You should send out the links. You should actually create a test for it. Send it out to your communities that you're in. Now, how do you send it? Don't be rude, because some communities don't allow it. So you can just tell people that you're conducting a test and you will want them to. So this is not a task we are going to mark. You just want to see, just want to hear honest review about your work. So ensure that you leave it open, give them open-ended questions so that they can give you real reviews about your designs. Though that's why I say send it to your community so that you won't get to use only your circle to get it. Other people give you reviews, and you get to see how well your designs are, how people find it, how easy people find your designs, or how fine people see your design and all of that. So I just want us to do that, and we'll meet again on Wednesday. Is there any question so far? Is there any question?
Because
Oh, okay, there's no question from you. All right, so if there's no question, we've come to the end of today's class. Expect your tax tomorrow morning. So check your LMS for your tax by tomorrow morning. All right, everybody.